Hello, welcome to Lighting the Way with Shaina. So today we are going to be doing a reading for 2023 for the sign of Aries. We're going to be using a clock layout and we are using Lenormand, the Blue Owl cards. So let's get ready to do this reading for 2023. Remember, this reading is not going to apply to everybody. I can't possibly read for every single Aries in the world, so I am going to be doing a reading for a select few. Keep it in your playlist, come back to it throughout the year, and you'll know if it applies to you. You can keep looking at it, take a screenshot of it, and that way you'll know if the energy that I'm tapping into for 2023 for Aries, if it is for you. Guides, spirits, angels, I am grateful for my gift. Thank you for assisting me in doing these readings for 2023 for Aries. These cards bring clarity and understanding for the Aries for 2023. Okay, I think we're ready. So we start off in the 12th position, in the 1 position, and that is January. Right, so in January, we've got the ship, we've got the mice, and we've got the fox. So this is saying to me, some traveling, there'll be some traveling, and there might be some restrictions regarding work, or the inability to travel for work. Yeah. It could be a situation where there's going to be not enough funds, financial funds, to be able to do the travelling that we want to do. It is January after all, after the festive season. We all feel the pinch, don't we? But I'm seeing that there is some travelling or wish to travel, but a restriction due to finances, due to work, not having the funds to be able to do the travelling that you want to do. I'll let you know if anything else comes through, but for now that seems to be what's coming through. So that's January. Let's have a look at February. So we've got the clover, which is small surprises, unexpected events, serendipity. We've got the scythe, which is harvest or cutting off. It can be one or the other. And then we've got the whip. So this is actually quite nice because of what the whip is about: repeated patterns, negative patterns that keep repeating. And then we've got the scythe in the middle. What I like about this combination is it's on the cutting side. So what that's saying to me is that in February you're going to be working on cutting off patterns, negative patterns, things that keep happening. And it's going to bring you some luck. So it's going to bring surprise, a little bit of surprise, and it's going to work out. So you're going to cut out something that is a negative habit that keeps repeating. and that's going to be cut out in February, which will bring you a bit of luck. And we all need a little bit of luck in February, don't we, considering the January that we're going to be enduring. So that's really nice. That seems to be someone's going to be something, or someone is going to be cut off, and then there's going to be a pleasant surprise that will be coming in February. I'm getting the feeling of partnership, surprise partnership, be it business or romantic. Someone's being cut off here, and then a surprise meeting. That's what I'm getting here as well. So that's February. Let's start on March. Okay, now we've got the garden, we've got the child, and we've got the key. So there's two messages coming through with this one. This is now March, and it kind of leads a little bit on from February, because there's something that's being cut off, and then there's a surprise. I said about partnerships, it can be business or in romantic sense. And here we've got this meeting in a public place. So it's a party, it's going to a park, it's meeting in a public place. And then there's the child and the key. So this could literally be just a child's birthday party. You might meet this person at the child's birthday party, and key is saying, yes, this is going to be successful. It could also mean that something is going to be launching in March, a new beginning, a creative new endeavour, and it's going to be out in the open. Something is going to come out in the open, it's going to be seen, and it's going to be successful. So if you've been thinking about putting something creative out there, it looks like that in March is when it's going to really be received well by the public. There's going to be success, there's going to be recognition for whatever this project is that you're putting out there. Those are the two energies that I seem to be getting with these three cards. So that's March. Let's go to April. So in April, we have the gentleman, we have the bear, and we have the stork. So what I'm getting here, it could be a father figure, something to do with, this is April, and we're looking at a father figure, and we were looking at travelling or leaving, or leaving the house, or yes, leaving the house. So there's a father figure who is leaving the house. This could also be a boss, a male boss, and you leaving the job in April. You're going to leave working for this boss, and you're going on to a different job. It could be that as well. It could also be a gentleman moving to his home, to where his mother is. So it might be a visit. You might be thinking of going to visit your mother. That's also that energy there. Going to live or even just visit with your mother, because this can also be a mother figure. So that's April. Right, let's have a look at May. Yeah, I'm seeing a little story coming out here now. We're in May, and now what I'm seeing is you've got the crossroads, you've got the cross and the heart. So yes, what I'm seeing now is this could be a relationship here. This could be talking about cutting off a relationship, meeting somebody new, um, something about going to see the parents, or even leaving the home. So there might be a divorce and someone's leaving and going to visit, move into another place. Because what I'm seeing here is the crossroads, and the cross was a decision's being made, and it was a difficult decision. There's a burden attached to that. So this is not an easy decision. It was a difficult decision to be made. But what I like is that the decision is made. It's done. There's no longer being in a crossroad. A decision's being made, and what comes out of it is love. So I think in this situation we choose love. So whatever it is, however it applies to you, it appears that a decision is to follow the path of love. Yes, so that's in May. So here, a man leaving home or leaving the mother, making a decision, drop those burdens and follow love. Okay, that's May. Let's have a look at June. Okay, so in June we've got the tree, the book and the home. So this could be read a number of ways. One of the ways to look at it is there might be something about a secret house, a secret inheritance, a secret house, family inheritance, something to do with family home, something about the family home, but there's something about it being secret. We can also look at this from a perspective of learning how to have a healthy household, learning that the knowledge is in the middle, so we're learning, and we've got the tree and the house, so learning to have a healthy household. This might be someone who's been going through a difficult time in their relationship, trying to decide which way to go, and it appears that they decide to follow love and work on each other and work on their home, work on their health. There might be someone actually within the home who's suffering secretly with some form of illness, but it's not known. It's not everybody knows about it. Someone within the family might be suffering an illness. Yes, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's have a look at July. So in July I've got the Tower, the Flowers and the Rider. So what I'm getting here, someone comes bearing gifts. They live at a distance. They're coming bearing gifts, but they live at a distance. It's someone bringing a gift or a message, but a beautiful message, a message that's going to make you very happy. It's a beautiful message. The Tower says it's either something that is far away, or it could be someone that you've been distant from, someone that you haven't spoken to, someone that's been you've been cut off from. So there'll be a surprise loving message, someone that you haven't spoken to for a long time. There's been a bit of distance, be it in the home there's been a bit of distance, or there's actually a physical distance, but they're going to bring some flowers, they're going to bring a gift. That's in July. Let's have a look at August. So in August, we've got the stars, the coffin, and the letter. I have to say what I see. Please remember that it doesn't apply to everybody, but I have to say what I see here. And what I do see here, something to do about this illness that I was saying about before, the secret illness that, or something that not everybody knows about it. It's quite a hidden secret regarding illness. Unfortunately, it looks like there might be some news of a passing. When I see these two together, the star and the coffin, I get the I always feel that it's a passing, it's a moving on to the other side, and the letters is news of someone passing. Yeah, so in August. So that's one way of looking at it. It's the one that first came to mind. The other way is it might be a situation where there were multiple opportunities, multiple choices, and there's an end to that. There's an end to the idea of having multiple options and multiple opportunities, and a decision has actually been made. That's it, and that's what this information is. That could relate to what was mentioned here, the unexpected gift, the unexpected message from afar, from someone that you haven't spoken to for some time and you've been cut off from. It might be linking to that basically no longer is there multiple options and choices and decisions and confusion. What actually now has been, a decision has been made. We've put to end any of the options and we've now made a decision, and that might be what this is about as well. So that's August. Let's have a look at September. Apologies, I am suffering a little bit with a cold if I've got the sniffles. Oh, well, this is lovely. So in September, we've got the lilies, the lady, and the sun. So what I'm getting here is illumination from a lady. Someone is going to come forth and tell you something. A lady is going to come forth and tell you something regarding your father, regarding a father. So it's a woman who's being illuminated regarding something, regarding a father figure. That's one way of looking at it. The other way of looking at it is a very positive and optimistic woman and a gentleman, an elderly gentleman. Something about you going to be meeting these two people, an elderly gentleman and a very positive, optimistic woman. It could even be a relationship. We could be looking at a relationship here where there's a bit of an age difference. So an older person and a younger person. It could be that. Because the lilies they signify normally an elderly person, normally a gentleman, but they can actually sometimes also indicate a relationship, a loving relationship, a long-lasting loving relationship. So it might actually just be that some of you might be waiting for a relationship, wanting a loving and long-lasting relationship, and it looks like this is going to happen in September. Happiness will come to you in September. You'll finally be able to achieve that loving relationship that you've been wanting, and to stay optimistic. Apologies, I've lost the light. Hopefully you can still see. Just one moment, I'm going to sort that light out. Sorry about that. And we're back. So yes, so we're looking at the possibility of a relationship, someone who has remained optimistic and hopeful and positive, and this long-lasting, this relationship that's going to be a long-lasting relationship will be coming, and the security of the relationship will be in September. Okay, let's look at October. Okay, yes, this kind of links a little bit. We've got the anchor, the fish, and the dog. So what I'm seeing here, if we link it to the September, where a long-lasting relationship and remaining optimistic and positive about it, what we see here is stability. So the anchor can be stability, and the dog is loyalty. So a strong and loyal. The fish is, sometimes it can be deep romantic relationships, but it can also be abundance and money. But I think in this circumstance, because it's got the dog next to it, I'm going to go with that this person that you are meeting, that is going to commit you to, this is, I'm talking to a feminine here, that is going to commit to a relationship. It's going to be someone it's going to be someone that there's going to be loyalty, there's friendship there, you already know the person, there's friendship there, and it's going to create stability in your life. And it will also result in a financial benefit to that relationship as well. There'll be a financial benefit to this relationship. It might be that the person that you are meeting is financially stable. They are a friend who is financially stable. It might be that as well. This could also just be September, October. It could just simply be talking about some money coming in from a friend that will bring you stability. Some abundance coming in from a friend that will bring you some stability. Okay, let's have a look at November. Ooh, November. What a combination. Okay, so we've got the clouds, we've got the ring, and we've got the snake. So this is not the nicest of combinations. What I'm seeing here is repeated cycles, negative cycles with a toxic past. So I'm seeing a gentleman here who may, for example, be going through a divorce. This is an ex-husband going through a divorce, and the ex not quite wanting to let go, wanting to stay connected, repeat the cycles, but not in a nice way. We're looking at a little bit of a toxic relationship here. Yeah, she's facing the ring, so she's not wanting to let go of that ring. So if we were talking about earlier there was a chance of a divorce, I think you might struggle. In November, there's going to be a bit of difficulty from that ex who's going to come in and try and cause some trouble regarding this relationship. It could also be a cycle of wanting to repeat a cycle, because the clouds is facing the ring. So this here, the dark side of the cloud facing the ring, says to me that we're talking about a divorce, a negative relationship. Something's just not working here. And then if this could be the other way of looking at this, that this could be a third party. So this could be someone here who the relationship is going through a difficult time. There's confusion in the relationship, in the marriage, because of a third party. So this is a woman who is bringing in trouble in a relationship. Okay, so that's November. If it's not in a relationship, it could just be your commitment. So it could be within the work environment. There could be some confusion in the work environment that's being caused by a woman. A woman is creating a little bit of confusion in the work environment. It could be their commitment to their job, or it could be affecting your commitment to the job. There's a woman who's causing some trouble, and be careful of them because they're sneaky. This might be a woman who's quite charming, but actually she's quite well, as you can see, it's a snake, so she's quite slippery. And be careful of her because she might be trying to seduce a situation to get her way within the work commitment or the relationship. So that's November. Let's have a look at December. 1 year from today. So we've got the owl, the moon, and the mountains. So December, it looks like there's discussions or conversations regarding dreams that are being blocked. Or it could be something along that there are some dreams that your wishes and dreams that are being made, and it's being blocked somehow. So if we link it to here, it could literally be conversation is blocked, and we can't proceed any further. We can't talk about our feelings, our deep set feelings. It's being blocked. And it could be because of this environment here that I was mentioning, not being able to actually talk about our feelings, and there's blockage there. We could talk, this could literally be cutting off and blocking someone. For example, this person here, it could be cutting them off and blocking it, and then having conversations, very emotional conversations. So this could be relating to this relationship, that the decision is made that this needs to be blocked, this person needs to be blocked, so that this relationship can thrive. So it's about a conversation here, a very deep emotional conversation, about how we can progress and how we can get over this obstacle, which might be relating to this obstacle here, it might not be. But we are talking about, this is talking about your feelings, putting it out into the open, but we're talking about deep feelings, hidden feelings, emotions, dark emotions that are deep down. There's an element of fear in talking about it, to overcome these obstacles. That's it. That's what I'm getting. So that, my Aries, is 2003. I hope it brings some clarity, and just by having this reading, you're able to maybe prevent some of these things from happening. Because remember, the cards are not exactly what happens. You have free will. You can change it just through having the information available to you. So thank you for your time, and if you would like personal readings, please go ahead and have a look at my website, which is www.lightingtheway.coach. I will put everything in the reference down below. And have a lovely 2023. Thank you.